to be here to talk to you about doing. It was in the late 1970s. I was in a movie theater. I was watching a movie called Star Wars. And this little green guy came out, and he had this Jedi, and the Jedi was tired, and he fell down, and he said, "I'm trying." Well, Yoda said, "Do or not do. There is no try." I got an epiphany. It changed my life. In other words, if we want to get anything done, we got to do it. And if we don't do it, we have to accept that we didn't do it. Now, over the last couple of months, I've been realizing that we've been getting a lot more open slots for speakers to fill slots. Sometimes our educational VP has to be hammering people to sign up for the role. What I want to do this evening is talk to you about the value of signing up whether you're ready or not. I joined Toastmasters in 1981 in Bedminster, New Jersey at an AT&T Long Lines headquarters. And when I went to that meeting, I thought I could speak very well until I went to that meeting. And I got a shock because I saw people who could speak really, really good. And when I had my opportunity for my icebreaker, well, I'll just give you an idea. We had a conference room with a metal lectern. I grabbed onto that metal lectern and it sounded like thunder. But Toastmasters saved me because my evaluator said, "Jim, you had a very good speech. What we need to do is cut out the noise." And then gave me how to cut out the noise by backing up and not touching the lectern. Helen Hayes was her name. I moved to Atlanta and I joined Toastmasters again. But what I did learn in New Jersey, watching these phenomenal speakers, was that I decided to take the opportunity to speak anytime there was an open role. And what I did is when I left, what I had is what was my next speech going to be, and could I have a close and an opening? Now you may ask, why a close? Well, you want to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to wind up somewhere else. If you have a good close, you can build your opening into that. And what you do is you take the opportunity when it comes up to raise my hand and say, "I'm going to speak." Because here's what you're going to hear. The first number of times you do it, people are going to say, "Well, maybe you could prepare just a little bit better." And they're right. That's good evaluation. What you're shooting for is all of a sudden you speak when you didn't have much time and they said, "That was really great. It looked like you put a lot of effort into that," and make it work. Now, how do we do that? We do it by doing it, by getting up there and working on our skills. I love to do improv with people or myself. What we're looking at is, can we get up there and do it, and do it, and do it? See, there's a great saying I have. Amateurs do it till they get it right. Professionals do it till they can't get it wrong. And by the way, if you have your gestures, your vocal variety, and you work on those skills, guess what? You can make almost anything sound good. Give it a shot. Take the chance. Be in the laboratory. In other words, we're nothing more than lab rats here. We might as well enjoy it while we're doing it. See, the whole idea is that if you're willing to take the chance with the great skilled evaluators we have in our club, you're going to grow. Step by step, you're going to grow. And no matter how unprepared you look, we will find the value in what you have to say. And that saved me, and it made me a professional trainer and speaker. In fact, I was the president of National Speakers Association of Georgia. If you want to do something bad enough, you have to do it. Let me tell you how to have fun in doing this whole thing. You want to have fun speaking? Well, you got to work hard at it. Now, what does work hard mean? It means practice. And those who practice work hard. So if I work hard, I become good at what I do, and when I become good at what I do, guess what? I can have fun. I can actually smile nowadays. I'm not a natural smiler. I had to work on this. So you have to understand where you're coming from and what you do, what the good points are, what the bad points are, and put the bad points in place and really accentuate what you have. And by the way, in this club, you ask people to assist you, you'll get it. The one thing the President's Club has is great camaraderie. And camaraderie is built from within. It works well. I've seen many, many people come in shy and timid and walk out professional. Because I want to give you one last story. Name is Mark Collins. He joined our club. He wasn't a very good speaker, but he worked at it and worked at it and worked at it. And then he gave a speech one day about his boss calling him into his office. And his boss said, Mark, what have you been doing? And Mark said, well, it depends on what you mean, because he thought he was in trouble. Now, Mark had a very interesting job. He was a coding auditor. So people writing code, he would audit their code. And his boss said, Mark, everybody wants you to audit their code. And you know what he contributed that to? Toastmaster evaluations. Because what he did when he started auditing code is finding the good points to point out to people and then tell them what they could do differently to enhance the code that they're writing. Now that's a testimony. You want an epiphany on how things get done? Next time a speaking slot comes available, don't leave it to us old codgers to suck it up. Go do it, and you'll see a marvelous difference. Toastmaster!